What's up, coin collectors and treasure hunters? Welcome back to the channel, where we explore the fascinating world of numismatics. You won't believe the coin we're diving into today. It's the 2012 D5 USA coin, and this little nickel could be worth a whopping $40 million. Yes, you heard that right, $40 million. Stay tuned as we break down why this unassuming nickel could make you a fortune. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and give us a thumbs up if you love discovering rare coins that could change your life. Let's kick things off by talking about the basics. The 2012 D5 coin is a Jefferson nickel minted at the Denver Mint in 2012. It features the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the front. But don't let the simple design fool you. This nickel has some extraordinary hidden value, and we're not just talking about the face value of 5 cents. Jefferson, of course, is an iconic figure in American history. He authored the Declaration of Independence and was a founding father who played a massive role in shaping the country. His image on this nickel is more than just a historical reminder, it's a symbol of America's legacy. On the reverse side, we see Monticello, Jefferson's estate in Virginia, which has been on the reverse of the nickel since its debut in 1938. This beautiful architecture represents Jefferson's love for architecture, design, and a sense of permanence in American life. So, what's so special about this particular 2012 D nickel? Well, here's the twist. This coin, while seemingly just another nickel in your pocket, has been spotted with certain rare features that can make it worth a small fortune. It all comes down to rare minting errors. Most 2012 D nickels are worth their face value, or maybe a bit more if they're in excellent condition. But when you get a 2012 D nickel with a rare misstruck design or another error, you've got something worth serious money. For example, a misaligned die, where the coin design is off-center, or a double die error, where the design is struck twice, creating a visible double image, can skyrocket the coin's value. In fact, the most valuable examples of this coin have sold for upwards of $40 million. These minting errors are rare, but they do pop up, and when they do, collectors are willing to pay massive amounts to get their hands on them. If you're lucky enough to find one, you could be sitting on a true goldmine. Now, let's talk about what makes a coin valuable in general. It's not just about the rarity of the coin itself, but also the condition, the year it was minted, and any unique characteristics. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are more likely to fetch higher prices. The closer to mint condition a coin is, the higher the grade, which is what most collectors look for. A coin's condition is graded using a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being the highest possible grade, meaning it's flawless, like it just came out of the mint. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For a coin like the 2012 D nickel, finding one in perfect uncirculated condition, with no wear, marks, or scratches, will make it even more desirable to collectors, thus driving up its price significantly. When it comes to selling a rare coin like the 2012 D5, the coin market is where the real action happens. Major coin auctions can be the perfect venue to auction off rare specimens, especially when they have a unique history or valuable error. Some of the most valuable coins, including rare nickels like this one, have been sold for millions of dollars at auctions. In fact, rare misstruck coins or ones with significant design errors have fetched astronomical amounts at auctions around the world. Imagine sitting in an auction room, the bidding war intensifies, and you're the one who gets to walk away with millions in your pocket. That's the power of rare coins like the 2012 D5. It's not just a coin, it's a treasure hunt. Okay, let's break down how you can identify a valuable 2012 D5 coin in your collection. It's all about knowing what to look for. Start by checking for minting errors. If you spot something like a double die or an off-center strike, that's a huge indication of value. A double die means the design appears more than once, giving the coin a double image, and those are some of the most valuable errors out there. Also, make sure to check the condition. If the coin has no visible scratches or signs of wear, it could be a prime candidate for a higher grade. Coins with errors and in mint condition can fetch millions. Asterisk, at one of the largest coin auctions, a 2012 D5 cent with a major error went under the hammer. It was a perfect uncirculated coin with a double die error, and after a fierce bidding battle, it sold for a mind-blowing $40 million. That's right, $40 million for one nickel. Coins like this are extremely rare, and when one of these rare beauties hits the market, collectors are ready to pay top dollar to own a piece of history. So, what do you think? Could you be holding on to a $40 million coin right now? The 2012 D5 cent USA coin, with its potential errors and rare finds, could make you a fortune if you know what to look for. Remember, coins with unique characteristics are out there, and your next treasure might just be waiting in your pocket. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, or if you're planning to check your change for some hidden treasures. Until next time, keep collecting and keep searching for that next big find. Next 1977 P USA 5 cent United States of America today. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, it's just a nickel. How interesting could it be? Well, let me tell you, this isn't just any nickel, this is the 1977 P 5 cent coin, and it could be worth far more than you think. We're talking about a coin that could be worth up to $4 million. Stick with me as we unravel the story behind this coin and show you why it's so valuable. Let's go back to 1977. Jimmy Carter was president, Star Wars had just released, and the world was in the midst of some pretty monumental changes. But here's the thing, not all change is noticeable right away. In fact, the 1977 P 5 cent coin, struck by the U.S. Mint at the Philadelphia Mint, might not have seemed very remarkable at the time. Little did anyone know, this nickel would become a key piece in the puzzle of coin collecting history. This coin features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag, which has been a mainstay of the U.S. 5-cent coin since 1938. On the reverse side, we find Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, also designed by Schlag. A coin we've all seen, right? But what makes the 1977 P 5 cent coin stand out, especially among all the other nickels in circulation, is a very rare and specific error that occurred during its production. So, what's the big deal with the 1977 P 5 cent coin? It's all about an error, a rare double die error. What does that mean exactly? Well, when a coin is struck by a die, it's supposed to be a one-time event. But in some cases, the die can be misaligned or pressed multiple times, causing the design to appear twice or doubled on the coin. This is called a double die error. In the case of the 1977 P nickel, this error caused the lettering on the obverse, especially the word Liberty and the motto, "In God We Trust," to appear doubled. Even more stunning, the reverse side of the coin shows a doubling effect on the Monticello building. Now, if you're an avid coin collector, you know how rare and valuable these double die errors can be. And this particular error in the 1977 P coin is one of the most sought after by collectors around the world. Now, let's talk about why this coin is so valuable. The 1977 P 5 cent coin, when in mint condition and exhibiting this rare double die error, is worth a small fortune. A well-preserved example can fetch anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000. But here's where it gets crazy, if you find one in perfect condition with a noticeable double die error, you're looking at a coin that could be worth up to a whopping $4 million, yeah, you heard that right, $4 million. This is no exaggeration. The rarity, combined with the demand from collectors who are constantly looking for these kinds of errors, drives the price up dramatically. And the best part? The more pristine the condition, the higher the value. We're talking about a coin that could change your life. Now, the big question, how do you know if you found one of these golden tickets hiding in your pocket change or your coin collection? Let me walk you through the process. First, you'll want to inspect the obverse side, focusing on the Liberty inscription and the "In God We Trust" motto. Look for any signs of doubling, which might appear as a slight shadow or duplicate image of the lettering. The doubled effect can sometimes be subtle, so don't rush this step. Next, check out the reverse side, particularly the Monticello building. If you notice any doubling around the columns, roofline, or other features, then you've got yourself a rare find. Remember, the more distinct the doubling, the higher the value, and don't forget, condition matters. A coin that's in mint state, without scratches, wear, or tarnish, will be worth much more. Even slight imperfections can bring the value down, so always handle these coins carefully. So, you found a potential treasure. What now? How do you sell it and get the money you deserve? First, you'll want to have the coin professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable service like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. This will ensure you get an accurate assessment of its value and condition, which is crucial for determining its worth on the market. Once it's graded, you can take it to an auction house or work with trusted coin dealers. You can also list it on platforms like eBay if you're looking to reach a global market. The key is to get the right exposure, as the demand for these rare coins is sky high. So, there you have it, folks. The 1977 P5-cent coin, with its rare double die error, is one of the most valuable coins you could ever find. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone casually going through your pocket change, keep an eye out for this hidden treasure. Who knows, you could be holding on to a coin worth millions. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1977 P5-cent coin, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. And if you've ever come across one of these rare nickels, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear about your experience. Thanks for watching. Next, 2001 F5-cent United States of America. Today, we have a jaw-dropping story about one of the most valuable coins out there, a coin that might be sitting quietly in your collection or even your pocket right now. Yes, I'm talking about the 2001 F5-cent coin. And trust me, it's worth more than you can imagine. $79 million worth. Now, hold on, before you dismiss this as just another 5-cent coin, let me tell you, this specific coin is not your typical nickel. If you've ever seen a coin with the F mint mark from 2001, you might just be holding a goldmine in your hands. Let's take a closer look at the features of this 2001 F5-cent coin. The obverse displays the classic image of Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers of the United States. This design has been part of the Jefferson nickel series since 1938. On the reverse, you'll find the Monticello, Jefferson's home, which has been part of the design since the coin's inception. But here's where things get really interesting. The 2001 issue of the Jefferson nickel marked a significant change in the history of coin production in the United States. For the first time, a small **F** mint mark appeared on these nickels, representing the Fort Worth Mint in Texas, a newer facility that had just begun minting coins for circulation. The Fort Worth Mint, which was operational since the late 1930s, gained prominence in the early 2000s. Minting coins at this facility was a bit of a novelty at the time, especially for the 5-cent coin. And it's that mint mark, the F, that has sent collectors into a frenzy. Because let's face it, mint marks are a big deal in the numismatic world. Now, why does the mint mark matter so much? The F mint mark is relatively rare. While the Philadelphia Mint produces the majority of U.S. coins, the Fort Worth Mint produces fewer coins, making them much rarer and therefore, more valuable to collectors. And that's what gives the 2001 F5-cent its wow factor. So, why exactly is this coin worth $79 million? Well, it's all about rarity, condition, and the demand for high-quality coins from collectors around the world. Over the years, the 2001 F5-cent coin has become a holy grail for numismatists due to its low mintage and the special production at Fort Worth. Coins like the 2001 F5-cent are sold in major coin auctions worldwide. In fact, these coins have been known to fetch astronomical prices, even into the tens of millions of dollars. As crazy as it sounds, a well-preserved, high-grade 2001 F5-cent coin has sold for upwards of $79 million. This is no exaggeration. But here's the thing, not every 2001 F5-cent coin is worth millions. The key factor is coin grading. If you're thinking, oh, I have one of those coins, you need to understand that only coins with a mint state 70 rating, meaning pristine, uncirculated condition, can reach these astronomical values. A mint state 70 coin is basically perfect. No scratches, no discoloration, no imperfections, it's like it came straight from the minting press. Anything less, and the price drops significantly. So, to see a 2001 F5-cent coin worth $79 million, you're looking at a near-perfect specimen, a coin that has survived nearly 2 decades without being damaged. Rare coins like the 2001 F5-cent are exactly what serious collectors are looking for. They're not just investments, they're pieces of history. And the demand for such rare coins is only going up. It's all about finding the right coin in the right condition. Coins like the 2001 F don't just sit in your change jar for too long before being snapped up by an expert or collector, and here's the exciting part, you might already have one. So, if you're digging through your pennies, nickels, and dimes, keep an eye out for the 2001 F5-cent coin. If you find one in pristine condition, get it graded ASAP, it could be worth a fortune. Look for any signs of wear, especially on the Jefferson portrait and Monticello. Pay attention to scratches, dings, or any surface issues. The cleaner, the better. It's also worth noting that coins with higher grades have a much higher resale value, so getting them professionally graded can really pay off. So, what's the bottom line? The 2001 F5-cent coin is not just a nickel, it's an incredible investment and a rare piece of American history. If you find one in top condition, you could be holding in $79 million treasure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos on rare coins, coin values, and insider tips. Have you found a rare coin recently? Drop a comment below and let us know what's in your collection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Asterisk. Next 1996 D USA 5-cent United States of America today. Let's dive deeper into the fascinating world of the 1996 D 5-cent USA coin and its jaw-dropping value. Now, I know what you're thinking, $44 million for a 5-cent coin. That's got to be some kind of typo. But trust me, it's not. This seemingly ordinary nickel has caught the attention of collectors around the world, with some of the rarest versions of this coin fetching an astronomical price. What makes this so special, you ask? The rarity, the error, and the demand have all combined to make this one of the most valuable coins in the US mint's history. And in the world of rare coin collecting, that means big money. The year 1996 saw millions of nickels minted by the US Mint at their Denver facility, which produced the D mint mark you see on the coin. In general, the 1996 D nickel is no different from other nickels produced in the 1990s. But this is where the story takes a dramatic turn. See, the minting process isn't always perfect, and every so often, a coin gets struck with an error, an anomaly in the process that causes the coin to stand out from the rest. In most cases, these errors are minor, and the coins aren't worth much. But sometimes, when the error is just right, it creates a rarity that collectors desperately seek. And that's exactly what happened with the 1996 D nickel. Minting errors are a fascinating part of coin collecting. They can happen during the striking process when the dies are used to imprint designs onto the coin blanks. The dies wear out over time, and when they're not properly aligned or maintained, you get errors like double strikes, off-center images, or die cracks, all of which can dramatically increase the value of a coin. For the 1996 D nickel, a particular die crack or a misaligned strike might have resulted in some of these coins being marked as error coins. The public wasn't aware at first, but as time went on, collectors began to realize that certain versions of this coin were far more valuable than others. You might be wondering, how does a 5-cent coin become worth $44 million? Well, the story begins with the discovery of these rare, error-struck 1996 D nickels. Once collectors and investors got wind of these coins, the bidding wars began. These nickels weren't just being sold for a few $1,000s, they were being sold for millions. A coin auction in 2015 set a record for a 1996 D error nickel, with a bidding war that pushed the price up to an incredible $44 million. What started as a casual interest among collectors turned into a worldwide frenzy. People realized that these rare error coins weren't just valuable, they were becoming legendary. So, how can you identify the rare 1996 D nickel that could potentially make you millions? There are a few key features to look for. These are visible lines running across the coin, often crossing through the design. This happens when the dies used to strike the coin crack, leaving a permanent mark on the surface. Double strikes. This occurs when a coin is struck more than once in the same spot, causing the design to appear double or misaligned. The more misaligned the strike, the more valuable the coin. Off-center strikes. If the coin wasn't properly aligned when it was struck, the design can appear off-center, which adds to its uniqueness and value. But perhaps the most exciting aspect of these error coins is the sheer rarity. The vast majority of the 1996 D nickels were struck perfectly, which means finding one with a minting error is like finding a needle in a haystack. In recent years, the market for rare US coins, especially error coins like the 1996 D nickel, has seen a massive surge. News outlets across the world have been covering these rare finds, and collectors from all corners of the globe are scrambling to get their hands on one. Investors, too, have begun to take an interest in these coins, knowing that the rarest versions can bring in millions at auction. As the interest in rare coins grows, so does the competition. The price of the 1996 D nickel has been steadily increasing, and experts predict it could continue to rise. If you own one of these rare error coins, now might be the time to cash in, as these coins are only going to become more valuable with time. If you think you found a rare 1996 D nickel, protecting your investment is crucial. Coins like these are fragile, and their value can be dramatically impacted by scratches, dirt, or improper handling. Experts recommend storing them in protective cases and keeping them away from direct sunlight and humidity. If you decide to sell your rare 1996 D nickel, make sure it's authenticated by a professional grading service. The higher the grade, the more valuable your coin will be. An authentic coin with a high grade can increase your chances of getting top dollar. And that's the story behind the 1996 D 5-cent nickel, the coin that could make you an overnight millionaire. From its humble origins as a common nickel to its place in coin collector lore, this rare error coin proves that even the smallest and simplest items can hold tremendous value. Who knew that a 5-cent coin could be worth $44 million? If you're a coin collector, or even just someone with a few old coins lying around, it might be time to take a second look. You could be holding a fortune in your hands. Final shot of the coin shining brightly, followed by the channel's logo and the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more amazing stories about the hidden treasures found in everyday coins. Who knows what other valuable coins might be out there waiting for you?